Hang on just.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's 3 o'clock on a beautiful Thursday afternoon, and it's time for Let's Go Live. I'm Jamie Kindred with the Hondo Area Chamber of Commerce, and I gotta tell you, I'm super excited today. I know you've seen this gentleman standing here beside me, and I'm so excited to have him with me. Texas legendary country musician, songwriter, writer, I could go on and on, photographer, Gary P. Nunn is here with us today. And of course, some of our board is here with us. We have lots of wonderful people here. Our city manager, Kim Davis, and county judge, Chris Schuhart is here also. Before we get into talking to Gary, I want to remind you that tomorrow the local Sprout is from 9 to 2, right over here at the loading dock. Step on over there, get all your stocking stuffers ready for Christmas. Hey! Also, tomorrow, don't forget, we do have coffee with the Chamber over at Southwest Gulf Railroad, which is also right across the street here from 7:30 to 9 tomorrow morning. Come on over, have some coffee. We'll visit with our friends over at Southwest Gulf and just enjoy the morning before your crazy Friday gets started. So, let's visit with my new best friend, Gary P. Nunn. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Jamie.
All of Hondo is super excited to have you here today.
We're excited to be here, right here in God's country.
That's right.
A little bit of Christmas, and bringing Texas to the country and taking Texas to the world.
I love that, bringing Texas to the country, and this is about as country as it is.
It is.
I know it. I know all of you are friends with Gary on his Facebook page, so I'm certain that you've seen his video regarding our very famous Hondo sign. Tell us a little bit about how that went down last year.
Well, they had a big hoorah about the sign, so we took the opportunity to post on Facebook our support for the sign,
and we appreciate that
to keep it just the way it is.
And we are very grateful, and it is going to stay just the way it is.
Well, I certainly hope so.
If you haven't bought your tickets already, Gary P. Nunn is going to be playing tonight at the famous, as well, Ray Theater in downtown Hondo. Show starts at 7:30. Going to kick it off with Jamie Lynn Wilson, our very own Jamie Lynn Wilson. I believe she's going to start. She starts right at 7:30, and then you're going to be right after her. Correct?
Will be. That's right.
Gary, tell me a little bit about how you got started.
Well, I was just a kid. I always gravitated toward music. Early on when I was a small child. In church, singing in church, and in school, wherever there was a musical thing, I had to be in the middle of it. And my folks got me a year of piano lessons when I was about 8 years old, so it gave me a little background there. And then I played in a junior high band in Brownfield, Texas.
Brownfield, Texas.
And
Salute!
Go Cubs! Well, we started a little band in the 8th grade.
Oh, I love it.
And we started playing. We won the talent show, and all the girls went crazy. And so,
of course.
So I thought it was going to be like that every night. So this is what I wanted to do.
And it's been that way.
It's been that way ever
right?
since. I've had a band and a gig almost constantly since those early years.
I love it. And who did you start out with?
Well, we started out with the band called The Ventures, which was a guitar band. They played Walk, Don't Run, and so we were guitar players and learn those songs. And then it wasn't long before Chuck Berry became a star, and so we started learning Johnny B. Good, and Roll Over Beethoven, and so I started singing along those days, all the way through high school. And then I went to college and Texas Tech, and then I came to University of Texas in 1968. Always had a band. It's just the way I supported myself and paid my expenses.
Sure.
And we got to travel around a lot. And so we ended up in Austin and got involved in the Austin music scene when the singer-songwriters like Michael Murphy, Jerry Jeff Walker, Willie Nelson came to town. And got to make records with them, and got to start writing songs and making records and touring, and it just kind of started and grew from that. And we had a big run there for several years, and then one day I found myself without a gig. So as I said, I just started on my own and started my little band. That was in 1980.
Wow.
So it was like starting all over from scratch and so it's been it hasn't been easy, and it's been but it's been fun, and we've enjoyed it. And so we're really enjoying where we are right now.
I love it.
It's turned out good.
It has turned out good, and all of us here have come up to you and said, we saw you here, and we enjoyed your music here, and we danced with you here. And
absolutely. Well, down the road at the house pasture in Compton, that's been one of our main stops over the years. We actually started. We were the first band to play. I always say, I've opened up a lot of honky tonks, and I've closed a lot of them down.
For various reasons, or well, let's talk a little bit about this.
Oh, let's.
I love this. This is fantastic.
Well, I'm real proud of it.
Yeah, you should be very proud of it, and I cannot wait to read it. So, where can I get this, and how can I get this wonderful book?
Well, here for a couple of weeks. It's only going to be available at our website, GaryPNunn.com. And you can go on and you can buy it pre-Christmas advance release copy of it. And I'm going to, next week, they're getting in this week, but I'll have them next week. So I'm going to have to sit down, and the deal is that I'm going to autograph every one of them.
Oh, wow.
So we have about 500 right now that I have to autograph before they go for Christmas. But for the next 10 days or 2 weeks, you can go to GaryPNunn.com. There's a form there, and you can actually purchase the book.
Easy peasy.
It'll go in the computer thing, and then we'll just make a list and put them in the mail.
That's fantastic.
So I'm excited about it. I enjoyed it. I actually did enjoy the writing process.
Yes.
It came natural to me, and so it took me about 9 months. I didn't have but just a short window to get
That's
it
amazing.
done, so we could have it now before Christmas.
Sure.
So that was our goal, to have it in our hands before Christmas.
I cannot wait to read it. I love Texas country music. I have my whole life, and I'm sure this is full of all kinds of gems.
Well, it is. I can tell the stories like it was. There's we had a lot of ups and downs, but we survived, and so everything's going really good for us right now.
I am so excited to hear it, and I can't tell you how excited we are to have you here this evening. There are just a handful of tickets left. If you want to come see Gary P. Nunn this evening, opening for Gary P. is our own Jamie Lynn Wilson out at the Ray Theater right here in downtown Hondo. Tickets can be purchased at, I'm trying to memorize your telephone number, it's 214-686-1988. 214-686-1988. If you want to purchase a ticket for tonight's show, call that number. There may be a couple left at the door. Come on down. Meet and greet is at 6 o'clock. That's for VIP tickets. Cannot wait to see you all this evening. It's going to be so much fun.
Looking forward to it.
It has been a true pleasure visiting with you today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us at our sign today. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to pop them on our Facebook page. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank all of our board and our dignitaries for being here today. It has been wonderful. Let me look on my notes, see if I'm forgetting anything. Oh, I almost forgot. Someone has a birthday coming up. Hurry.
Well, here comes a train.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I try to forget about those birthdays. They come on too frequently.
Too soon.